Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, coming to the market yesterday, it was yet another very big fall, isn't it? Almost a 200-point fall. We did see the market open with a gap up above 18,400, but that could not be sustained, and we could see the Nifty falling continuously till the day end. In fact, there was not a reversal rally till the end of the day. So, what is the reason for the fall? Yeah, of course, if you look at any media, most of them are talking about the COVID cases rising in China, and there was also Indian meeting yesterday discussing about the effects of COVID. So, is it because of the COVID? Well, let us try to understand something very important. What happened yesterday? First thing, day before yesterday, there was the Bank of Japan scare, and we could see the market falling. And when that fell, we could see the important support of 18,250 broken. Now, that was a technical weakness. Now, in that point, there was one important thing that happened. That was probably the FIS, DIAs, as well as the retailers went on to buy, and we could see the rise. But then it was just a technical bounce. But after that, we could see the yesterday also the market actually breaking the important levels and the weakness continuing. It was just the technical weakness, is what I would say, and not the COVID. See, one thing that we need to understand: the market always, hates surprises. So, if it was actually the COVID reason, COVID was kind of, the increasing rates of COVID was actually kind of seen day for yesterday itself. The news came in day for yesterday. Yesterday morning also it was there. So if there was such a big reaction, the reaction should have happened in the morning. But if you see yesterday was different. Yesterday it was the first half kind of trying to recover, but the second half is where we saw the major sell-off. So that is majorly because of the technical sell-off. So yesterday we could see FIAs selling big. In fact, they've sold for more than 1,000 crores. But the most important thing that we need to understand is if it was the COVID reason, then why did DIAs continue to buy? Yes, in fact, DIAs have bought for more than 1,500 crores. So we could see there is a big positivity in the DIAs at this level. So one important thing is clear that markets have big support from DIAs in spite of the weakness seen technically. And the most important thing that I understand is European markets closed yesterday more than 1.2% up. Even the US markets, all the three US markets closed in the green, a very strong green. So this weakness yesterday was seen specifically in India. Specifically in India. So is there a mistake in that? Is there something wrong in that? No, completely it's all right, because Indian markets were already in the overbought zone. When all the markets in the world were actually underperforming, Indian markets were overperforming. So a technical correction is just part of it. So we really don't have to worry at all. So it is something very important to watch. That the next important thing to watch is 18,200, which is the next major support. That is where the Nifty closed yesterday, in fact. So will that be broken? In fact, because of the global positivity, we are looking at a gap up opening today. Yes, SGX Nifty is already pointing at almost 50-point gap up. So that means probably we could see the market opening in between 18,250 to 18,300. So at this level, again, it's a very important level to be watched out. But then one important thing that we need to understand is that today is the expiry, just one before the end of the year. Yes, next week is the final expiry. So this week is 1 week before that. So one thing that we could see is the US market last 2 days has actually closed in the green. So this looks like more like the Santa Claus rally is finally here in the US. Now, is the Santa Claus rally going to hit the Indian shores? That's something that we need to watch out. However, like I always say, we cannot predict the market, but we just ensure that we go with the trend. So if you look at the market, definitely there's a bearish view, but then a very important level is 18,200. So yesterday also I told you my view was that 18,200 to 18,600 is a level where Nifty could close. And as on today, it looks like market could sustain in the similar level. I'm not expecting the market to actually break 18,200 today, but if that is broken strongly, then there are chances of weakness going to 18,000 levels. So on expiry day, anything could happen. So whatever happens today could be more of dealt with the expiry related tension. But then what happens tomorrow and how the week closes would be an important watch for all of us. So let's see how the market is. Definitely, the markets are very, very volatile in this entire week. It has been a tough week, but luckily we are still in a net positive. So let us see how things go on today, and let us see how we close this week again. So we at MPI family have been doing really well in spite of all these volatilities and the market conditions. So definitely, I'm proud that we've not made a big loss. In fact, we are sitting with almost most of us are sitting either with a very small loss or a very small profit. So that is something really good in spite of such volatility in the market. So that's something amazing. In fact, if you look at the social media, it is flooded with a lot of big losses of people, and some lucky people are sitting with very big profits who have just caught the trend. But for us, it is something decent that I'm seeing. So let us see how the market actually turns up. Yesterday, we could see weakness in most of the stocks except IT sector and pharma sector. So IT sector is kind of looks like IT sector is kind of found a bottom. If that is the case, that's a really good thing. We could see the IT sector kind of start, reacting better nowadays. FMCG should be also in focus at this point of time. Now, the most important thing to be looked at is, of course, a slight weakness in the Bank Nifty. So, Bank Nifty is seeing some good profit booking. In fact, that also has come to an important level. So, looks like a Bank Nifty also should take some support at this level. So, is this a reversal? Is something that we need to watch. Let's see how the market actually takes a turn, and we just change sale direction as per that. So, with that, wishing you all a great expiry day trading. Let us look forward to yet another profitable close. And do press the like button if you love the content that we share. And do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Have a great expiry day. See you there tomorrow.